What's going on, guys? We are going to look at another soft plastic lure from Eurotackle's micro finesse section. This is the 1.75 inch Eurotube. It is a nice, really bright pink color. I got one rigged on already here. This is on a 1/32 ounce jig head. This is a rather interesting lure because most, or actually really all, tubes that I've ever seen before, I don't know if it's just me, but they've all been hollow. This one is not hollow, at least it doesn't feel like it and it doesn't look like it. So it's got a meatier section here. I think it makes it a little bit, obviously, harder to stick the hook through, but it should also make it harder for the lure to get pulled off the hook. So I think it might be a little bit more durable than a lot of tubes, because a lot of tubes that I normally fish, they kind of break and they pull off really easily. So this one might be a little bit more durable, at least that's what I'm hoping. As always, tubes, got this little skirt tail tubey thingy at the end. Flops around really nicely, creates a lot of commotion, and it looks like it should produce some fish. So we're going to throw this around this lake, hoping for some largemouth, bluegills, whoever wants to bite it. It just started raining, so I hope it passes pretty soon, and I've got about an hour until sunset. So let's get that thing on out there, and let's see what kind of fish are in there. Alrighty, so here is a better lure at the lure that we are going to be going with today. Right now it is just a steady little shower, so I hope it doesn't become too much worse. I don't mind a little shower, but I hope it doesn't pour. So we'll swim this back, we're going to twitch it a little bit, and let's hope that there are some hungry fish in there looking for a tube. Got him. That little bass hit right away. First fish. Alrighty, take a look at this tiny little guy. Saw him in the shallows. Just dropped the tube right in front of him and he smacked it right away. So nice little dink of a largemouth on the little Eurotube. We'll get this guy back and then we will keep fishing, hoping for something else. Oh, there we go, fish on. Another little largemouth. Let's pull him on through these grasses. Alrighty, second fish of the day is another little dink of a largemouth caught on the Eurotube. So we'll get this guy back, and this lake usually has a lot of these little dink largemouths, so I'm sure we'll get probably one or two more. Yeah, so this spot on the lake in particular, right by the fountain, there is some deep water, and then we got all these pretty thick grasses around here. And usually right on the edges of all these grasses is where there are a lot of fish. Never really caught any big ones out of this lake, but I've always caught a ton right on this deep water, right on the edges of all those grasses. So let's try to pick up one more here, just swimming this slowly and twitching the rod tip a little bit. There we go, fish on. Again, right on the edge of this grass line here. And of course, it's another little dink of a largemouth. Alrighty, largemouth number 3, smallest fish of the day. But this one probably has some really nice color. It's more of a brown than a green, which is kind of cool. Usually these largemouths are like a, little mossy green. This one's more brown. But anyway, fish number 3 on the Eurotube is in the books. Here we go, fish on. What is this thing? Of course, it's another dink of a largemouth. Alrighty, so this is little largemouth number 4. Let's get the hook out. There we go. Another dink of a largemouth, so not much size on these guys at all, but on the ultralight, these are still a fun fish to catch. So one thing that I really like about the Eurotube is that it is definitely more durable than most of the Eurotackle soft plastics. A lot of the Eurotackle soft plastics are very, very delicate. They have very, very thin appendages or body segments, and then they get pulled off the hook, and the plastic gets torn up really, really easily. This one, probably because it has that thick body, the full body. Oh, there's another. Oh, that was another fish. Probably because it has that full body. Right, this is a very nice and fat section, and then also here, there's not really much to pull off. So, I mean, a couple fish in, this thing is still perfect. Some of the other lures, like the crazy critter from a couple videos ago, that thing got torn up after one hit. So I really, really like that about this lure in particular. There we go. Another fish. This one's a little bit bigger, I think. Maybe not. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, different fish. Nice red ear sunfish. All right, first non-largemouth on the Eurotube, a beautiful red ear sunfish. This guy is a fatty for sure. One of my favorite sunfish to catch just because they're a little bit rarer than the bluegills and whatever other sunfish I'm used to catching. And they got some really nice colors on them. I love the red ear, just because it gives it a nice little accent compared to a rather dull body besides that. Anyway, another fish on the Eurotube. Let's get this guy back. Fish on. Yes. That's it. Nice peacock. Landing him is going to be a challenge. There were a couple of them out there for the last several minutes. Could not get them to bite. And then this one finally did. All right. Nice fish. Alrighty. That is a nice peacock. Biggest one of the day. Nice fight on the ultralight. Took me a while to get one of these guys to bite, but once this one did, it was game on. Let's drop this one back. We'll keep going. Maybe we'll get one more. We'll see. There we go, right on the edge of that grass line once again, and once again it's a little dink largemouth. Alright, much like all the other fish we caught earlier, just a regular dink little largemouth, but they're going for the Eurotube. There's not too many big fish in this lake, but the small ones definitely do love it. Alright, so that is going to do it. My camera was recording for 58 minutes, so not too bad for less than an hour. Good amount of largemouths, one red ear and one peacock. The Eurotube, I really like this lure. So it's a little bit stiffer and more durable than what I was expecting, what a lot of other Eurotackle lures are. Really, really thick and fat body, very, very hard for it to get pulled off the hook. And then these even skirt tail leg thingies, also very, very durable. So A+ for durability. Action is okay. Like I said, a little bit stiffer, doesn't flop around too much in the water, but the fish definitely still really do like it. So nice little lure. I would rank this kind of toward the top out of all the lures I tried in the micro finesse section. The Anaceptera is still #1 by far. And then I got a bunch of lures that are kind of right there at #2. The Eurotube would be one of those. The B-Vibe, the Fat Assassin, those are both. I think those three would be in my second place. None of them are better than the others. All do kind of about an equal job in my part, but still, nothing has beat the Anaceptera. So hope you guys like this one. Hope you check out the Eurotube, and I'll see you next time.